R Tallie Consortium Services, here to discuss her purpose of her crime seminar / documentary, Crime Perspective Today. How did we really get here? Making amends, telling our side of the story. Now I'm here once again sitting on my grandmother's porch in Oak Cliff. Most definitely had to let go of any sick pride that I have. I had to gain humility, had a setback in my life, so I chose to move back home. This most definitely has been a foundation for me. Did I plan to stay here as long as I should have? No, I didn't. I think I'm making a situational change. A situational change. I most definitely had criminal thinking, participated in some forms of crime, used drugs in the past, minimum, and I'm making a situational change, leaving a drug-centered, crime-centered lifestyle, going into a drug-free, crime-free lifestyle. There's a lot of things that take place when you make that change. It's not going to happen overnight. It takes steps. I've been blessed. It's hard, most definitely, to maintain your freedom, to maintain your sanity, to let go your fears, let go your shame. There's a lot of things I have done personally to help me deal with any type of shame or guilt that I may have about my past. Letting go the skeletons, letting go that shadow. Most definitely prayer and meditation. But let's get back to the purpose of the crime seminar documentary. Once again, I've seen the criminal culture. It's most definitely, we're living in a different culture versus 20 years ago. We most definitely, despite what others may say, I believe as an African American culture, we most definitely have made strides. I've seen a lot of successful African American people, but at the same time, I know there are those who say that we are living in poverty, and there's two sides to that. There's some of us who honestly are living in poverty and are trying to make changes in our life, but we also have those, and we call the word habitation. Most definitely love living in certain environments. Doesn't necessarily mean they are living in poverty. But we're going to get off of that. That's none of my business. But what I want to talk about is crime. Women being involved in crime. We're involved in crime in the highest rate that I've seen in years. Our African American women are engaged in crime in high level. And once again, my purpose in explaining, we will be going over a lifespan. Once again, before the Jamaicans had a major impact in our community. Whether the Cubans or the Colombians or etc. had an impact on that. Once again, how the Jamaicans came and had a major impact on our culture. And we'll begin prior to that, and we'll move past that. And regardless of what anyone is saying, I know my knowledge, no one is even close to knowing some of the things that that I will be discussing. And really, to be honest, I haven't even really had a good meeting with the people that I'm planning to have speak at the seminar. And most definitely, once I add my knowledge and I add their knowledge, I think you most definitely come from this experience, with a different mindset. It won't waste your time. Now, one thing about me, I think everybody exaggerates a little bit, but I most definitely would not be lying about anything that I participated in or was involved in, if it comes to that. Most definitely this, once again, been involved in a lot of things, been around a lot of people, and, most definitely so have my consultants. And once again, I think they're qualified to enhance your knowledge as it relates to crime. I see things on an everyday basis that the average person may not see, and vice versa. But I most definitely know that, what we got coming in, I do my research, and my consultant's knowledge, once again, cannot be Googled. We most definitely had a tragedy. Siobhan Randall. Most definitely, innocent. Most definitely should not, even happen. And that's why we really need to have a seminar. Because regardless of what we're doing, we're not doing a good job. We have a high, not blaming it on the Dallas police or anything, or, they can't do everything by themselves. No one can do anything by themselves. But you can become more educated and more knowledgeable. Just things that I know and the type of trainings that I have had in the past, you most definitely will be enlightened by this seminar. Now, I'm rambling right now, haven't prepared nothing, and once again, I'm sitting right here, in the hood, and habitation right now, and you can get habitual. Anything you do, it can become habitual. Like, I'm still sitting here at my grandmother's house. I should have moved a year ago, but once again, I'm making a situational change. Got to work on my budgeting. Got to work on my spending. I still hate paying bills to this day. So there's a lot of things, so recovery and change is lifelong. And most definitely, I am not perfect. And